Hey, and welcome back. I'm Sally, and this is the Sally Ogden Show. And today's episode is such a good one. We're talking all about AI and what's actually happening, why it matters to the specific business that you are building, and what you need to understand before the gap between the founders who figured it out and the ones who haven't gets any wider. So grab your coffee, whatever it is that you're drinking to stay awake, and let's go further. So if you're the kind of founder who's actually paying attention right now, not performing, not avoiding, but who is actually watching and thinking carefully about where this whole AI thing is going, this episode is for you. I want to start there because I think it matters who I'm talking to. You're not here because someone scared you into clicking, and you're not here because you saw a reel about passive income and AI being able to replace every single thing that we ever did. You're here because you're running something real, a business with real revenue, real customers, real complexity, and you've been watching this entire AI conversation happen around you, and you're probably thinking, I need to understand this better before I make a move. And that instinct is right. In fact, that instinct is exactly right, because there are two conversations happening about AI right now, loudly, consistently, and absolutely everywhere. And neither one of them is actually telling you, the business owner, what you need to know. So the first one is fear. It is pure, unexamined fear. The sense that something enormous is happening and it's moving faster than anyone expected. And the only response available is to avoid it and hope that it sorts itself out before it comes to get you and eat you alive and everything disappears. I understand that response. I really do. And when something moves this fast and the implications feel this big, the avoidance feels protective. It feels even responsible. Like you're not going to do something reckless by jumping into something that you don't fully understand yet. But here's what I've watched happen to the founders who stay in this fear camp. They don't actually stay safe. They just start to lose ground quietly without realizing it, while the founders around them, the ones who went in and figured it out, started operating at a level that feels inexplicable from the outside. The second conversation is performance. And honestly, I find this one more frustrating than the fear camp, honestly, because at least the fear camp is being honest about their uncertainty. The performance camp, those are the people who are loudly declaring that they are AI first and fully automated, and they're running their entire businesses at a fraction of the cost with what they once paid for a team. When what they actually mean is that they've asked ChatGPT to write a caption last week and it saved them about 20 minutes. That is not a system. That's a tool. And there is a massive difference. What the performance camp is doing, even if they don't realize it, is making this whole AI thing look easy. And when something looks easy and then actually turns out to be genuinely hard, the people who tried it and struggled quietly assume that they're doing something wrong. They assume that they missed something. They assume that maybe they're just not the kind of person who's good at this whole AI thing. But the fact is, they're not doing it wrong. It's just actually hard. And nobody in either camp is saying that out loud. So today, I want to offer a third conversation, and a really honest one, from someone who went in early to this whole AI thing, not because I had it figured out, but because I just made the decision that I was going to figure it out, and who is now someone that has built something that actually works inside my own business and inside the businesses of many of my clients too. So this is what I actually actually know. This is not what I've read, not what I've heard. This is what I know from being inside this whole AI world and trying to figure out where we go from here. And I think that matters to you, specifically to you, building what you're building in ways that neither of the other conversations will ever tell you. Okay, quick pause. I want to tell you about working with me directly. I work with founder-led businesses in two ways. The first, AI integration. I find the workflows that are eating your time, I build the systems, and then I hand them to you running, done for you. The second is a full profit growth plan. It is a deep dive into your business where we get clear on exactly what needs to change so that you can operate that business at the next level. And I build the roadmap to get you there. Then I do the full implementation of all of the tools and tricks and AI that you need to get to that next level in your business. Both start the same way, a 20-minute Zoom where I show you what I'd find inside your specific business. The link to grab a time is in the show notes. Book it, and let's build what's next for you. So let's start here. What's actually happening? Let me give you a way of thinking about this that actually helped it click for me, because I spent a long time trying to just understand what was actually different about this moment and why it actually felt more significant than other technology shifts I'd watched happen in business before. And then someone gave me an analogy that I haven't been able to let go of since. And I'm going to give it to you now because I think it makes the whole thing kind of come together. So imagine you've been swimming your whole life. You started in a lap pool when you were a kid, totally controlled environment, lanes, you knew where the walls were. Then you got better and you moved into a lake. No lanes, but you learned to navigate this bigger environment. Then you navigated the open water, real currents, real waves, real unpredictability. And every time the environment got harder, you adapted. You got stronger. You got smarter about reading the water. You became an excellent swimmer. You are proud of being a good swimmer, and you should be. It took you years to get to that place. And then the water